How about now? Can you hear? Oh, yep. All right, cool. I just saw that my mic wasn't working. Whatever reason, it doesn't like to come on sometimes. It gives me the notification that it's on, but it doesn't actually come on. But anyway, good morning, folks. I was saying I could see a pair of cat ears reflection in the glass there in the corner. Jones. Oh,
That's lovely, that is.
oh yes, it. There's a plant that got torn loose, so we gotta put that back down there. We gotta do the water change. What's up, people? Good morning. Let me say hi. Andy Carson. Good. What's going on? Bionic Bigfoot. Good morning. Andy said, "Glad you're here." Cool. I'm glad I'm here too. Glad you're here. Bionic Bigfoot said, "Good morning. Glad you're here." I'm glad I'm here too.
Congratulations, Peplin Creek Aquatics, on the membership
Yo,
milestone. Peplin Creek Aquatics has been an extraordinary aquarist for 30 months.
congrats, dude. Thank you. And good morning, Pep.
Here comes the
And
rain again,
Fishy Monster
falling
too.
on
Forgot
my
it was
head
here.
like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion.
Good morning, Fishy Monster. All right, where was I? I was saying good morning to Bionic Bigfoot. Good morning. I'm glad you're here. Greg the Guppy Guy, what's up, man? Good morning. Window liquor number 5. This is me. Is that you? What's up, peeps? Good morning, sir. Glad you're here. Dennis Christensen. Hello, hello. Got up late Sunday. Oh, well, a late Sunday. Lazy. The whole time change thing last week, that kind of really screwed me up. That's actually one of the reasons why I didn't make the stream.
Congratulations, Fishy Monsieur, on the membership
I
milestone.
had things to do,
Fishy
and I was
Monsieur
already
has
late.
been an extraordinary aquarist for 30 months.
Congrats, man. Thanks. Through Window Liquor Bruiser. Good morning. Good morning, Chris Dennis. Hey, Scaly Granny. Good morning, Jenny Lynn. J Mac, what's up, buddy? Fish family, good morning. Peplin, bottom here. I already said good morning, everybody. All right, cool. What's new? Not much.
Congratulations, Bruiser CB, on the membership milestone. Bruiser CB has been an extraordinary aquarist for 29 months.
Oh yeah, brother. Congrats.
Congratulations, Scaly Granny, on the membership milestone. Scaly Granny has been an extraordinary aquarist for 30 months.
Right on. She's got you beat, Bruiser. Right, I see 3 of my flounders right now. All 4. Again. Let's do a little update on the guy in the what do you call it? Quarantine.
Congratulations, Andy Carson 39, on the membership
Hey.
milestone. Andy Carson 39 has been an extraordinary aquarist for 27 months.
Congrats. And thank you. All right. First of all, oops, I just scared one there. There was one there, and there was one saddled. Flounder. Anyway, this dude. Turn on lights. I think the whole time change thing is not didn't catch up to these dumb. Hours. Hours. Yeah. 12 hours. Anyway, to do with the eye injury, whatever the infection that was around his eye, gotten a lot better. I did medicate this tank, did a full dose, and then you're supposed to do like a water change and then whatever. But I just kind of like let it sit for like another week. It looks like it's getting better. Hard to tell right now, so I back away. I got to mix up the water mineralization thing. Got to do that this. So maybe we can put this here. Trap. Out by. Side here. Get out of the way. You guys can hopefully let the bot know, tell the bot to tell me, tell me what's happened, and I'll keep an eye on the camera over here best I can. All right. Coffee. Ow. Need filling up RO jugs because my saltwater tank was low. Popping this off. This actually does need a water change, but I don't have enough reserve RO water to do 75 and Reminal. Saltwater tank. So, just gonna top off the salt water while I mix up the other one. I just keep, guys know. RO. Then a 40 gallon, 35 gallon, say 35, 40 gallon trash can. And I put it into 20 some gallon trash can, 30 gallon trash can. I think it's like 45 and 30, but yeah. Pop them all up. Let me. Equilibrium. 1 tablespoon is what I use. 20 gallons. Dump. Twice because I'm half a teaspoon or tablespoon to measure. Fill this up. Oh, there goes the puppy. The old limping puppy. And he goes on. Plugged in, so all right. Still hiding, isn't he? He doesn't trust. What's up, puppy? I might. I filter water up. Is that what you want? It's gonna take a minute. Other than that, he's been doing good. This guy. Was tempted to do another round of meds, just to make sure. So, Monster Fish Go. Good morning. Dreams. Good morning. Move. Like swimming? Not yet. Far too cold to go swimming, I'll tell you that. We had like 2 nice days last week. It was like 50 and then like 80. And then it went straight back to being like 30 and cold, 40 and windy and rainy. Horrible. This is what I call in fall spring. It's one day right around spring, 1 or 2 days, maybe a week. It gets real nice, and you're like, oh yeah, spring's finally here, and then it goes right back to winter. And this is called second winter. All right, that is that. Back on. Ooh. Stir this up real good. I don't think he's gonna come out of his cave, huh? I'm kind of like off here in the corner. I don't even think he's thinking about it. Got time, right? He's gone. There's a blizzard here right now. You might get 3 feet. Oh, that sucks. Broken? Not working? Hmm. Hmm. Test it. All right, where is it? Working. But it's not working. Oh, we're gonna give it a minute here anyway, because that comes out. Beak is broken. Weird. It was working, right? Did it work this morning? I don't know if it worked this morning. The bot that gave me the thank you for the whatever, that worked. That's not the same. Membership milestone. Annual Charlotte. Keep. Ooh.
This is a test message.
That. Now. Test this.
Window Licker 532 said iFishy works.
Did that work? That worked, didn't it? I don't know. Something happened to that bot. I guess find it better. All right, if we're gonna test it.
Window Licker 532 said it worked. You hear me now.
I hear you now, but we're not keeping this one. I want a guy or a girl. We should vote on this. Have a whole. This should. All right, let's do. We're going down a whole rabbit hole right now. Already wins. We're.
Bionic Bigfoot Fody, said a girl.
That's your vote. All right, let's find the stream if I can find the stream. Here, we can see his eye like really. Oh my. Keep an eye on him. I set up. See where it's kind of like, uh, right above his eye, that bump, that white thing. That was not for you. Thanks.
Window Licker 532 said have Lisa read chat.
I should have Lisa read chat. Anyway, take a look at his eye. You can see it right there, right up against. It's a whole lot better than it was. It was like actually kind of like bubbly. Still not looking great, but it is looking better. I think maybe we'll do a water change.
Foxy's Fishes said, good morning, Jason. We got so much snow overnight that our corgi had to tunnel like a mole to pee this morning.
Aw, poor buddy. That's funny though. That sucks. I hate dude. All right, start a question. Ask a question. Want to know? Want? All right, we got a poll. Thank you guys. Probably do another. Has anybody ever seen anything like that on that eye? And like an eye like that infection? Question. One thing's for sure is I'm not keeping it out. Let's see what this wise, mature guy sounds.
Depths unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
Can't argue with that. That guy sounds. Life insurance. All right, we're gonna let that run for I don't know. We're gonna try and speed this up. So let's do this. Boom. 3 minutes on that. Anyway, back to the question at hand.
Window Licker 532 said, did you add a little salt to the med tank?
No, no, not because I didn't want it to interact with any meds. You know? I was trying to keep the water as clean as possible in between cycles.
Foxy's Fishes said, I don't want to speak it like a man, lol.
I can understand that. All right. All right. See, wait there. Side, there's that hump. It just kind of showed up as like a red thing overnight, and then it started getting like it looked like it got infected. So I'm guessing he had an injury or like he got in a tussle with something, another fish. Got like his eye hurt right there, but it got real nasty looking. That's when I decided to. Good, all right. Get the idea. Yeah. So that's what happened to him, and he's been in this tank for probably a month and a half now. I did a course of Marison, and I waited a week, changed water, and then I did a course of the Marison 2. So, and each one of these courses is 5 days. Then I would slowly over a week change. And then I waited like a week. I'm thinking it was at least
CR
a
Fish
week.
said, good morning, Jason in chat.
Good morning, CR Fish. Up. Thunder snow. Oh god, no. Yeah, so that's if you count 1 week there, that was 1 week. And then I did another course of meds of Marison. And then I waited a week. So we're at 7 weeks already. Assuming that it wasn't bad, that 2 months. And I know that Marison stuff, that's one of the things I'm worried about, so I keep doing a lot of water changes. Um, yeah, it's not good for the biological filter, so me do it. Hi Joe Cody V, what's up, dude? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay. Alright, that did so we're 100% in the poll. What is it? The answer is dun 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 female. 9 votes. Okay. Now I'm gonna oh let's find a voice that I don't find. Go with like what, 3? I'll take 3. Gotta hear him first.
Depths Unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
uh, Alice. Sorry, Alice. Husky Trickster. Daniel, Eric, Harry, Jess. Playful, bright, and warm.
Depths Unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
Jessica. Name on the list here. I need a. I like the. Jessica. Uh, Laura.
Depths unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
Too Valley girlish. Lily. See if this is what I would imagine Lily.
Depths unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
Get at Lily just for fun. Matilda. Matilda. Take me money and run.
Depths unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
River.
Depths unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
Land. That's about it. All right. I think we got them all. As far as girls go, I got 4 names on this. Put Laura on here.
Depths unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
No Laura. Lily, we got on the list. River. It would just be a random voice too. We could just. Okay. Hard to do. I have to like play the voice. My bot doesn't like that. It's a bot's in the transition here, okay? Oh. Uh Alright, we got Jessica on. We got Lily. And we got okay. Now. Now. Got on the list. Yeah. Jessica.
Depths unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
Alright. Okay. How's Jessica? In case you need to hear it again.
Depths unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
Okay. Then we're going down to Lily.
Depths unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
Lily. Lily.
Depths unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
And then last is River.
Depths unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
Okay.
Depths unknown is the greatest person that has ever lived.
Okay. Let's start the timer here, and I will down. Where boom. Somebody's birthday. Happy birthday, and good morning, Vinoxy. Lori, good morning. Or Lori, happy birthday. Fish scale. Everybody's happy, you know. Problems. And work. All right. Top of the list with Jessica. Jessica, gotta get her to say something. Okay. Now this is Jessica.
Extraordinary aquarists hang out here at depths unknown.
I don't know. Awkward.
Extraordinary aquarists hang out here at depths unknown.
Hey.
Extraordinary aquarists hang out here at depths unknown. Extraordinary aquarists hang out here at depths unknown.
Okay. Fishcapades. What's going on? Good morning, good morning. Whip! What's going on, Whip? Alright, sorry about that. Alright, where are we at? This is Lily. We did Lily. I don't know, do it one more time. Lily.
Extraordinary aquarists hang out here at depths unknown.
Okay, and last but not least is River. Bum, 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 bum.
Extraordinary aquarists hang out here at depths unknown.
More.
Extraordinary aquarists hang out here at depths unknown.
Okay. Final decisions. Jessica.
Extraordinary aquarists hang out here at depths unknown.
Lily.
Extraordinary aquarists hang out here at depths unknown.
Extraordinary aquarists hang out here at depths unknown.
Bum, bum, bum. Alright, polls up. Right, time's up. What is it? Yeah, Lily. Okay. All right, Lily wins. Lily. Oh, Lily. Lily. All right, delete. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-dum. All right, I think it's Lily it is. Work now, right? Let's see.
Percent user percent said percent raw input percent.
Lily it is. Cool. So, thinking I should just medicate again. That was the whole point I was trying to make earlier. Also, cool. All right, let's get back to it. Took a little diversion. Somebody want to test the bot, make sure it's working? That would be great. Working. Disconnect. Hmm. The BBA thing works, right? Huh. Was working though, right? I did full on bot. Hang on. Here. Okay.
Window Licker 532 said, "Do you hear me now?"
I hear you now. Do you hear me now? Good. Worked. Worked. Okay, cool. Woo! Black Pet, what's up? Good morning. Yes, I did break the bot. Then I fixed the bot. And then I broke the bot. You're right. Yeah, whip. Somebody's not happy. All right, I think it's working. Southwest Florida treasure detecting. Nouse, good morning. Morning, morning.
Shouzy 608 underscore Cody V said, Doke.
Said that though, did it? About going. I think some sort of censorship happened there. All right, let's take to that whatever mark out of this tank. Fill that back up. Then we'll medicate. And then
Benjamin Peters 3885 said it must be getting warmer there. You are not wearing a beanie today.
yeah. I also got a haircut recently, so that's part of the reason why I was wearing a beanie. I was wearing a hippie. No more.
Peplin Creek Aquatics said CPD is nuts.
ET is nuts. ED's these nuts.
Select Pet said you wore a beanie after your haircut. Oh, I am sorry it turned out like that. Whips
No.
underscore world said, "Hiya, beautiful people. Let's get tanked. Hiya, beautiful people. Let's get tanked."
Hiya, beautiful people. Let's get tanked. Good morning, Whip. Glad you can make it. We're behind the curve today, so yeah. We'll get done what we get done.
Fish Dreams said, "Jason, how did you start that siphon?"
Well, old-fashioned way. I'll show you in a sec. Look, business
Peplin
end,
Creek Aquatic
put
said,
it
what
in
about us
there,
ugly people whip?
and I took this
Dennis
end,
52,947 said frozen.
frozen. That's not good. Frozen. Anyway, check that. Having a problem with this camera this morning.
Soulful
Okay.
Treasure Detecting said whip pa!
No, we're not frozen. Who's lying to me? Somebody is lying to me. Anyway, Dennis, lying to me. All right, and then I take this end, like obviously dry at the time. That thing, and then old-fashioned way. I didn't put my mouth on anything but my finger, I guess. At least that's what I think makes me feel. About sucking up fish water. I don't recommend.
Window Licker 532 said sucky sucky.
Old-fashioned way.
Shouzy 608 underscore Cody said, yeah, but where has that finger been? Fishcapades Productions said it's time for the ultimate test.
Oh.
Carfish said, thinking bacon, eggs and hash browns for breakfast.
Ooh. Evil. Thinking that. Gotta have this filling up. This is already a jug of RO. It's cold though.
Select Pet said so. Jason thinks if his lips touch his hand, it's not sucking. Interesting. Fishcapades Productions said fired.
Oh, gotta love it. Better when the chat bot that wasn't working, I guess. Oh, too fun. All right, let's let that go for like 10 minutes.
Window
And
Licker
hopefully I don't forget it this time.
532 said, damn it, now I'm hungry.
Alexa, timer 10 minutes. All right, that's that. I gotta put another gallon in there and kind of acclimate. Time down here. You guys are gonna go for a ride.
Shouzy 608 underscore Cody said, Alexa can timer. Select Pet said, Alexa play music.
Fortunately
Fishcapades
for
Productions
you
said,
guys.
Alexa timer please 10 minutes lol.
Can't hear you. Thank God. Gotta clear out a. Wait. Ouch.
CR Fish said, Alexa home
That's
damn it.
lovely, that is.
I don't know, man. Time I look at this tank, it seems like. Get my hopes up. I'm gonna get my hopes up. Get my hopes. Doing what we're doing. Right? What was I gonna do? I was gonna. Oh. You can go there. You can go there. The thing I do need to do is connect Bluetooth to the light, the football light that's on here, because since the time change, it hasn't updated. Out of sync with everything else in the room. Not that it's Fishimon Flecko. Goes. When I first put him in this tank, I thought I would never see him again because he just like this log filled with all sorts of little like crevices.
Whips_world said, all you need to do is fill the main suction chamber, pull it out and let it start draining, then resubmerge before the water drains from that main chamber, and it start the drain 100% of the time.
Well, whip. 100% of the time work for me. And it's like, I understand what you're saying, but like, you need a bigger tank to do that, man. Like a small little 10 gallon, I'm not doing that in there, not easily. Not without taking the lid off and all that good stuff. So, I agree with you. There are better ways. Times. All right. Let's get this. Now that we don't have this power head over here, falling off all the time, drowning, or whatever, I could actually put a plant right here and hopefully it, okay. That all depends. Apparently somebody's
Pum pum
stuff
pum, pum pum pum, pum
Spoke his
pum
name.
pum.
Select Pet
pum,
said
pum.
primer bulbs aren't expensive either.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did have one of those, but I banked it up. I sucked up some shocker blackbeard algae and clogged up that little like ball valve that's in there. And then I took it apart and was trying to rinse it out, and I accidentally rinsed that ball valve right down the drain. So that was the end of that. So yeah. What I did. Okay, I need to unplug the plug the filter. Gotta do some testing. Testing 1 2 1 2. All right, TDS. $278. Been 2 weeks since we did a water change. I did not do a water change in the week I was off, so 2 weeks. What did I say? 278. $278. That water files for water testing. Up. Then we can start cleaning. Clean the high level. All right. I think I can.
Select Pet said, I wonder if this bot would mess with people's Siri if it says, hey Siri.
Maybe. I also do. Well, I mean, it worked for. I don't know how many people are. Alexa, play Goodbye Horses. Up. I can't let her, like, YouTube might have a problem with that, so. Hopefully you guys get to enjoy that.
Whips_world said just another reason to get bigger tanks. I don't have anything smaller than a standard 20-gallon, but it works in them without lid removal.
Yeah, true. True. I do have my Python, so, I was just trying to be, Python-o. Uh-oh. Wife said, played up there. Working. The lurks. Not too far ahead of myself. All right, turn this on.
WindowLicker532 said, "Did you track down all the leaks that Lily made in the airlines?"
Oh my god, I don't think I have. I gotta, those bottom tank, that's one of the things I'm trying to work on. I gotta break some tanks down. Those rimless tanks that we took all the fish out, I haven't broken them down yet. Alexa, stop. So no, I haven't. I just kind of turned off a lot of the valves down there and have not bothered to actually track things. I did fix the big leak, but that big leak actually ended up being like to a dead end anyway. I guess I didn't need it. No. Phosphates. Sorry. Stations based on. You know that song. Silence of the Yeah, I don't know. There's probably a ton of airline holes in there. We'll have to. Pretty little kitty.
Whips_world said, "Ha, my Alexa just told me it's not hooked up to our Wi-Fi. It hasn't been in a long time because I'm technology stupid. I've had people hook it up, it works for a while, and then disconnects again.
All right. This is old. Minutes we should have results of some stuff. So, whoops. I like the time 3 minutes. All right, we have a gallon RO. I'm going to add it to Thick Boy tank. Thick Boy Cichlid. Cool. Warm up a little bit.
My Fish Tanks Aquatics said, "Good morning,
Whoa,
fishy
what's
folks."
up? Morning. Morning, good morning. I might top it off with a tap water, actually. Cool. Cool. This jug. I can actually warm this up a little bit so it's not cold. Not hot though. Take the chill off of it. It's probably more than I can fit in a tank. I don't think it's going to take a whole gallon. Alright, somebody remind me that I have a jug filling up again.
Whips_world said, "Is that a geo in there? It looks like a geo, but then I am blind in one eye and I can't see out the other."
It is a geo. There's a Tapaho, or whatever their pyrocephalus is called now. Same idea. When I bought it, it was a Tapaho. I'm sticking hell in the. Yeah, Tapaho was that dude over there. There's also a firemouth cichlid in here, and the fest of them. The other Tapaho is in the sick tank with an eye injury that. Start the water change. That would be the. Oh, phosphates have just finished reading. 0.16. Nitrates are. That's a stop. Okay. Couple minutes on the nitrates. I want to kind of sit here for a sec. Seconds. We start. Here.
Select Pet said, "I think it is funny that Whip's Alexa gets so embarrassed by what she sees come through the Wi-Fi that she disconnects herself."
Nope, I'm out. That's enough internet today. Bada bum, bada bum. Oh! Tripped over that cord. Hose. Whatever. Okay over here. Nope. I gotta get a better faucet. Tank. Oh, finish. 10.3. Yes. 0.3. 10.3. These are good numbers. Sure. Three. Phosphates are down. Yeses are up a little. Rates are trend. But all these numbers are pretty close together. Like nothing's been 9 months. Close. So yeah, that's a good sign, I think. Here. Sealed. Right? Gotta add that backsplash thing I put up there. There'd be water all over the floor. All right.
Whips_world said I've got a geo I bought from Primetime Aquatics Jason.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the more rare ones, but I can never remember the name of the damn thing. And John, embarrassment or just shocked speechless?
What? And John. You know who I was thinking about seeing in a long time? It just popped in my head the other day, or this morning. Is Scotty Aquati, man. Whatever happened to that guy? In a long time. Anyway, I got the whole. I didn't get the John thing. I got a Geo I bought from John. Embarrassment or sucks. Oh wait. Oh, I see. All right. Yeah. Okay. Black pet. Yeah, I gotcha. Shit. Try and clean. I have to stop that. RO.
Select Pet said Jason already forgot me?
I'm sorry, buddy. Not used to people using first names or I'm just channel names here. I wasn't sure he was talking to. Yeah, short-term memory loss, man. Sorry. Why am I doing it? Come on. Just trying to get this filter out. Get space down. Ow. Ooh. And my old bones don't like to bend, that's for sure. This just needs to get out of here for a hot minute. Gotta clean this. This.
Whips_world said, when you think about it, there are always people dripping off here without us realizing it. Where the hell is Geek Boy? The doctor from across the pond, Rebecca Ichthyology, something.
There's a lot, yeah. I always think about that every once in a while, like, hey, I haven't seen this person in a long ass time. Yeah, I guess people just drop off, right? Such is life. Alright, I'm almost done here. Just rinsing off the last of this. There is, yeah, wow. A lot of blackberries came off the bottom of that. We're still sucking up stuff, so it's getting picked up by the filter. Which means it's no longer attached to something. Put it all back. Best I can. Phosphate removing pad in there. That does seem to work. At least, you know, it visibly, you know, you can test to note the difference in the phosphates. So it clearly is removing it. Not all of it, but.
Winderlicker 532 said I'm still flipping tables here, but Jason just let it die. Bummer.
Sorry, man. Someday. Someday.
Select Pet said it's sad. How many people off here I've seen just disappear to never be heard from again over the nearly 14 years of me being on YouTube.
Damn.
I wonder about so many of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it, brother. A lot of people come, a lot of people go. Some people I'm kind of, you know, I'm okay with. I haven't seen, but definitely some weirdos around. Luckily, they kind of drift away. Cool people. Oh my god.
Whips_world said I wrote it down. Cheryl, or CR Fish for Jason. That's not it, I don't think. Let me see if I can find it.
Thank you. You need to do that for me. Okay? Easily confused. All right. Down to the mark here. And so far the pathos that I stuck in there last, or whatever, good sized chunk of it that I got in the back out. Or seems to have doing okay. So
Peplin Creek Aquatics said, bring back S.
S, man, dude, now you're going way back. S. He said worked at a hotel, and like some dude like I guess left his behind.
Select
Adam, I
Pet
like the
said, oh my
best.
goodness, I never realized Cheryl's channel was CR Fish. I've been saying CRP Hish.
CRP Hish. I know I was saying Fish for the longest time, and then yeah, I finally got that not too long ago myself. Yep. A little slow on the uptake, but you know. It is. Endler. Man, that's a really interesting. All black tail. Let's wrap this up real quick. Alright, I need to move water back over. Cool. Whoops. Cool. Okay, we're okay. Everybody's okay. Cat toys in the way. Little dinosaur cat toys. Suddenly.
Select Pet said it's been a while since I saw S. Last time I saw him was when I ran into him at a Cincinnati swap meet a few years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. This was a OG guy. At least back when I started in Fish Ham. Man, there was a lot of people. Swampy Acres, remember?
Red Lacer 1656 said, whip. Then some of us are like a cold, hang around in the background, lurking when we can. Fishymon64 said I knew a men's club called CR Fannies.
That's a whole different thing. Red Laser, man. Whoa. There's a name. What's up, man?
Fish said, good morning, Gord.
Alright, this is a little cloudy, but cloudy. But that happens for a while. Should have mixed it earlier. Not bad. Oh.
Select Pet said Fisherman was at a British club. In UK, Fanny is on the opposite side of the body than in the US.
Alright, we'll fill this up. I think Delia would like to break down break down that rack. Thanks. I'm gonna take them down. Anything? I don't think there's any. There was shrimp in the one tank, but I haven't fed that tank in a. I don't think I have in there. I'd be surprised. Yeah, it was on me. It was a quarantine tank, and then what do they think, man? I got all these like tanks that have like nothing in it.
Fishyman64 said no, I'm pretty sure it was in Eastern PA.
That fire. I like that fire mouse. He's cool. Best of them. Speaking of that, like I have 75-gallon that has the ghost knife in it, right? It's always kind of hiding, so you never see him.
Windowlicker532 said, how funny you saying "or," then the stream pouring into the tank. Now I gotta pee.
That's the moment. Not all the other times I was rushing gauge water, filling buckets, dribbling into things. Guys, let me forget about my thing. All right, there's a. I'm just gonna start adding this to the fry system. Starting to get a little
Whips_world said Cheryl. See our fish for Jason. Have you heard of the Dichrozoster? That's what he told me it is. Also, hiya Red. Glad to see you're still lurking.
gallon of RO to the fry system. Settle back down. Thump. Couple gallons low, definitely. Kick this on, and it's gonna kick up a bunch of junk anyway when I kick it on. The filter. Mad at me. Alright. Hey. Cool. Now, if I can remember, try and at least remix it. Nope. because then it would fill up the other one. Waiting. Alright, so that's that. Now I gotta kick the filter on. Alright, let's see. Sometimes this gets tricky. Here we can watch it kick out all the junk that's water together. Will it work? Dun dun dun. Did it work? Ripples in junk? Yes. That's actually not too bad. It's been a whole lot worse. Fast. So Hugh. What?
Whips_world, said Jason. Depths unknown for Jason. I fear I already know the answer to this question, but since I'm not going to the Clash this year, is there any chance you're going to make the Bluegrass Bash?
I don't think I'm gonna make the Bluegrass Bash. When is the Bluegrass Bash? Counted out yet, but alright. Going back to auto. Going over here. This tank we took everybody out of. Nothing in here but here that has been running. And apparently is evaporating. Like now the heater's no longer in water all the way, so we gotta take care of that. A couple plants in here actually. Salvage those. Right now I gotta unplug this heater. Here. That's the Oh, I just stabbed myself with some scissors.
Foxy's Fishes said we have our first swap of the season next week. Winter
Nice.
flew by.
Good. Didn't make the earlier one. The one from Y. Early February. If I remember correctly. I got something going on that weekend. Try. With things like this heater. This is a little 25-watt heater. Try. Probably up. Airline. Attached. Valve off and really pull that line off. Now. Probably safe. Sponge filter. Cleaned. Couple of plants. We will try and salvage. Everything else is hardscape. I believe it's all wood too. Dragon wood. Really soft. Really. I know Whip knows about soft wood. Oh, sorry, buddy. Couldn't. Alright, let me clean this off real quick with sponge. Thing needs to like dry out. But yeah, at least gotta unclog it. Covered in algae. Man, the water is cold. Got a little warm with it. This one took a long time. Man, this thing is filthy. Alright, it's getting a little bit clearer. I just don't want to, I'm going to let it dry out, but I don't want to like, you know, filthy sponge drying out. I want to clean it. And let the algae dry off. That's pretty good. Alright. Sorry, that took a long time. I think I'm done. But I'm done with that. Clean up the sponge or the heater real quick. While I'm here, as best as I can. The giant wads of algae that are on the cord. Good enough. Not good. Not good for an old man like me. Alright, first.
Benjamin Peters 3885 said, "You got me singing, let the water hit the floor. Let the water hit the floor."
Water hit the floor, let the water hit the... Wow, this is like pulling up a whole bunch of plants. There's one big ass root system. Both, actually. Rips.
Congratulations, Start Fresh Aquatics Lando, on the membership milestone. Start Fresh Aquatics Lando has been an extraordinary aquarist for 23 months.
Lando? That's twined roots. A little bit. 4 plants here. 5 plants. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's still some in there. Offer tray. Quick. RO jug is full, so dump it real quick and going. Bear with me a second. Up a little. It's getting high.
Elena Lewicart 5459 said, is it time for more iron and potassium yet?
Perhaps. Perhaps. We did do iron and potassium. I think 2 weeks ago I did it. I have it marked. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Rainbow fish tank. Yeah, yeah, Elaine. I 2 weeks ago that I ferted, so I mean it couldn't hurt to I guess add a little
Ryan
bit.
Bushnell said I was up too late on a marathon stream.
Those days. No plant had that much root.
Window Licker 532 said, I'm having a brain fart. Sausage rounds or bacon?
Hard question. Bacon. You can never go wrong with bacon. Sausage rounds. And I'm already hungry, dude. Okay. That. There for now. Try and get some of the hardscape wood. I don't know. I don't know about reuse. Not a fan of it. Very soft wood. Leached a lot of tannins for a long, long time. And proceeded to grow nothing but hair algae all over it. I mean, that's probably on me, but. Rocks were in. Probably see. Kind of like had a sparkle to them. Chips. Good, I think. Oh. Putting that there. Edge. Rocks. Plant. Alright, I guess. Alright. Toss this out. Bucket. And so I'm gonna do a little more than rinse my hands here. Clean this sink a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands. Soap. Okay. Now. Got the old siphon. I have clean hands. I could show you. This end. Wrap it around. This end in there. And and yum. burrowing down through that sand too.
Foxy's Fishes said, "We have storm chasers streaming from our highway exit right now, LOA."
Wow. That's filled up with dirt. Or dumb.
Windowlicker 532 said, "Who cut your hair? Jason seems they maybe went a little deep on the back."
I'm also, dude, my hair's a mess. I haven't done anything to it. I woke up this morning and judging me, man. My hair is like, I should be wearing a hat, okay? I haven't even done my hair today. Just threw on the headset. Looking at me. I have bedhead. Starting to hurt my wrist and my knees. Sure. All right. This needs to get dumped. Hey. Row.
Windowlicker 532 said, "I just get the wife to shave it all off." I love the low maintenance program.
Yeah. I was getting there. It was close. Close to breaking out the razor. The trimmers. some sand. And then that sink real quick. Let that run for a minute. Here I'm going to dump this gallon of RO. Fry system. This is what, 3 gallons now?
Whips_world said liquor. Haircuts are for quitters and Jason ain't no stinking quitter.
Sorry, Whip, I got my hair cut. All right. Yeah, low. Yeah, cool. Cool. Again. Power head in the rainbow fish tank. Broke off from a bigger mother piece. Couple in here. Like, or just from somewhere. I don't know. Either way. Taken care of. That's disgusting. Oh. Guess we put the sand bucket. But what I should do, oh, there's the other. Down here is fine. Transport. That. I gotta reclaim some of my buckets. I think they're fine. Yeah. Probably filled with substrate. Mostly pull filter sand. Use. Nothing like heavy wet sand. Shit. Gotta be the greatest noise in the world. Right up there with fingernails on a chalkboard. Almost done here though. gonna sneeze. Hands are all wet and covered in slime. Not gonna be able to stop the mic. I was bracing for impact for the dog to start kicking my ass. Oh. Alright, that's that. Let me get rid of it. Oh, this is heavy. Oh. I am going to probably hands.
Whips_world said, really real question. What does everyone do with their buckets and other frequently used paraphernalia when they aren't actively being used? Do they have a spot, or is their spot wherever they land?
Well, a lot of times it seems to be wherever they land. But I do have kind of a spot that I try to stack my buckets in. But right now I'm actually in a crunch for buckets. Like I said, I use a lot of them outside, and they're currently sitting outside. I think they might even be all stacked up. I did a lot of yard cleanup, and I used all my... Thank you. Did a lot of yard cleanup before the winter. Stuck a bunch of stuff in those buckets. They're sitting out by the... up in the garden area. Whatever area you want to call it. The back, underneath, hidden. You dump some of this nasty water out of here. Alright. That's that. I'm going to set this bucket here for now. That's probably going to end up outside until spring. Alright, now. Go back. This. Up. Here. I got a blown nose. Oh, so give me a second. Be right back. Yeah, so we added, I'm looking right here.
Windowlicker 532 said stuff
ago.
is why they invented closest.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, 2 weeks ago is when I added iron and potassium, I think. I think maybe next week do it. I'll try to do it like every 3 weeks, I think. Schedule. Oh. You guys stay there. Try to go this way. Breaking out. Top of this bucket holder, water. Grab my fill line. Pressurize. Add a little bit of water here. And rinse it. Rinse the sides. Very good. Oh. Try and get all the sand in one corner. Try. Fluid motion of dumping it into this bucket. Whoa. Really, really well. That one more time. Oh, stuff out of here. At least, obviously, the glass is going to need rubbed, but. Oof. Alright. What's up? And install. Fluid motion. Dump. Bam. Awesome. Perfect. That worked out well. Alright, now set this down here. Now I can take
Elena Lewicart, 5,459, said, I admit I've missed the last few weeks. As winter draws on, my morning personals goes farther and farther out the window.
Yeah. Well, you know, I can't blame you. It happens to the rest of us. But I'm glad you're here now. Right, dump that water out. Sink out. That bucket up. It's always a big pain in the ass breaking a tank down. Just putting that out there. You know? You know? I got a big gaping hole. Tank used to be. There's also a tank down here. Pretty sure nothing is.
Whips_world said it sounds like I'm not the only one who stores their buckets and other stuff wherever they get set until the next time I need them.
Gotten yelled at more than once. Can you move these buckets? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so I don't know how much of this I'm going to do right now, but I do think I am going to algae.
Elena Lewicart, 5,459, said, I've made a special effort to get out and get sunshine last rue days.
Nice. Never fault anybody for that. Here. Oh. This guppy grass and algae. And when everything settles, I'm going to pull the heater out. When everything settles, I should be able to. There was a point there where I was feeding this tank on a rotation, even though I didn't think anything was in here, so. Algae. All right. Pause this real quick. Trash. I am track down. Heater. And and where does this go? There. One. So see. Yep. Light just went off. Cool. Never made these suction cups. Made these for real. That's how you make a suction cup. Look at it all. Props in those suction cups. This is a Greenland. All right.
Congratulations, Foxy's Fishes, on the membership milestone.
Hey.
Foxy's Fishes has been an extraordinary aquarist for 29 months.
Congrats. That's awesome. All right, let me put this heater down here. The other heater. And I'm just going to let that settle. Probably going to call it here for now because it's getting late. I got things I got to take care of. Yeah. Got one tank broken down. I'm going to let this settle, see if anything's in it. I have high hopes. That way. Filter running. This one. Light plugged in. Go from there, guys. My tank is probably going to get broken down soon. Another 17-gallon rimless broken down as well. All right, this is a gallon of RO ready to be dumped. So I'm going to do this real quick. Water is actually starting to dump. This is like 5 gallons. Dump is running low. That. Oh. Again. I'm going to set a timer so I don't forget. Alexa, time. Oh yeah, it's already like after 11. Perfect time. All right, guys. I think we got a lot done today. I hope. But we'll do it again next week. I'll try to get some stuff broken down in the meantime. I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. It was good. Questions, comments, feel free to leave them down below. Anything you'd like to see, show off, email me. That right here. Always hit the like. Haven't. Subscribe if you're not. We'll do it again in a week. All right, guys. See you then. Take care. Bye.